quickly destroy the Archaeotech engine.
Nothing can be done hastily and prudently, Brother Barakiel.
So answers an apothecary.
I'm in place.
I am in place.
The Xenos are uncounted.
In position.
Waypoint reached. All die. Our weapons.
quickly destroy the Archaeotech engine.
Nothing could be done hastily and prudently, Brother Barricade.
So answers an apothecary. Warning!
Hey everybody, welcome back to Angry Badger Minis. So we are, hold on, I'm going to throw my music on for myself. Okay, so we are, we've got all these extra parts for Hive Tyrants from kits that I've had. So basically what I'm doing is I'm going to salvage these into full Hive Tyrants. Where we should end up with at least 4 by the time I'm complete. So I'll have a total of 6 Hive Tyrants that look like this. I mean the new stuff. So I'll have the old metal one that looks like the new stuff. We'll have a plastic
Slim
one.
underscore the underscore skeleton. I'm listening, but helping wife with her work from home station. Good evening.
Right on, thank you. Gosh, what was I saying? Anyway, we'll have 3 flying Hive Tyrants when we're done, and we will have 3 of the regular Hive Tyrants when we're done. But really 4, because I've got a metal out of print one. And then, let's see. I don't know, I might have one more. Hold on one second. I'm back. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, so we're gonna have a ton of Hive Tyrants, to say the least. At a minimum 5, possibly 6. I'm just trying to look at what I got here. And so what I'm doing is I've only got 1 set left of the torso, the carapace and all that. So what I did was I made molds that hopefully will work of each of these pieces. They're curing right now, they're not quite done yet on this first run, but this would be for 1 tyrant. So obviously we would need right now to make 4. And then for the torso or the pelvis area itself, because I wasn't thinking ahead like I should have, and I glued the last one together, probably in my excitement to get it done, I came up with an idea. This is why I never throw anything away. Look at all these stinking Carnifex heads, dude. Look at all these things, right? What does this neck piece remind you of? The pelvis. So I'm pretty sure that we can carve one of these up and stick it down in there, you know, to get the look that we need, at least from the back up, if we even need to do that. But before I do that, what I'm going to attempt to do is I'm going to look at some extra plating and stuff that I have from Trigons and things like that, and see if I can't maybe just, I don't know, say throw a wad of freaking green stuff or whatever in there, and then cover it up with plating before I start getting crazy with this. But if I need to, like I said, if we put it together, then here's plating on the front like you would want, plus the pelvis, or the hips, or whatever you want to call it. And I think that would work. You just cut the jaw outline out. So you're basically maximizing your stuff. Now you may ask yourself, well, how the hell am I supposed to field all these Hive Tyrants, or how are you going to field all these Hive Tyrants? Well, you can only field one Swarm Lord per army, which we already have made. But you can field a Hive Tyrant, one Hive Tyrant per detachment. Now yes, you, as the rules stand right now, you lose, or you spend command points to do so. But if you're playing narrative and stuff, who cares, right? Or open and, you know, that kind of thing. If you're playing match, sure, it's going to matter. So there's just, you know, it's just, there's multiple ways of doing it, is my point. Plus, I mean, what am I going to do to all these parts? You know, just let them sit around, or hope to maybe sell them on eBay or something like that? No, I'm going to have fun with the hobby and kit bash and make this work out. And the more that you do things like this, the better you get at doing it in your head, as well as physically doing it, and it builds your confidence for bigger projects. Because I mean, right now, technically we have nothing to lose, right? And I thought about using these legs right here specifically for something like a exocrine, or a, I don't know, something. But the more I started thinking about my play style, and the fact that the exocrine is bigger, has bigger legs than this, it just didn't work. I mean, it's not what I wanted. So we're gonna, and of course there's nothing stopping me from down the road, you know, tearing these apart if I really wanted to. You know, I mean, hell, we've stripped entire armies before, so there's that. Alright, let me put this together. These parts right here I'm putting together because there's no reason not to, basically. And who knows, man? Maybe you have these things, and you know, like my kids, you know, maybe I save it for them or something. They want to paint it their way or whatever, if they were to get into the hobby. Or maybe you turn around and paint something up for charity or whatever. I don't know of any charities around here that would accept this, but you know. Or I mean, they might accept the money, but or maybe you just have one that you just try color schemes out on, you know what I mean? Anything is possible. And we do have tails for those. I'm just going to let those dry for a moment, because I don't want these to get too brittle, or too hard, I mean, until, you know, I'm ready. I want to be able to trim them up like this, nice and soft. So that looks pretty good. And I'm just going to basically trim what I have to at first, and then I will go back once it's glued together and trim it like it should be. And of course, it's not going to be, you know, a perfect GW copy or anything like that. Who cares, man? I mean, this is, you know, this isn't vacuum, you know, pressed or whatever plastic. I also like it when it's a little, dare I say, gummy, because if I've got any kind of mess up, I mean, these aren't precision pores, if you will. It gives me some wiggle room to move pieces into place, and then I can just, you know, make them even after the fact. Wrong one. This one. Got a little harder than I wanted it to, but that's okay. And that will go on there like that. I mean, there'll definitely be cleanup when you're doing this kind of thing, but so far so good. Basically stretching our money as far as we can. Not bad. Now the question is, which one of these? Careful, because I had the detail going on here. Little horn nonsense here. I think this is the right one. Yep, bam. Now yes, we have a gap here, okay? But that's okay. I mean, that's all stuff, you know, you can either do like I'm doing, pressing it in. You can do green stuff, you know, there's all kinds of things you can do. So we will trim this up to get it where it belongs. And honestly, it's going to be sitting like that. Am I right? Wait, what's going on here? Do I have the right one? I think I do. Yeah, there it goes. Now it's closer. Okay. Yeah, so now we've got, you know, generally this piece. And yeah, it's a little more work, but, you know, whatever. It's fine.
Slim_the_skeleton. I turn around and look towards my living room and I see my dog on the couch watching you assemble minis, LOL.
A dog of culture. If that's all I rate as an audience, I'm fine with that.
slim underscore the underscore skeleton. Smiling face with open mouth and tightly closed eyes. I hear that.
I have no delusions of grandeur of getting rich on YouTube or Twitch. That's not gonna happen. And if it does, I'll be flying people like you out to come play Warhammer with me since I don't have anybody to play with. Get on the plane. Bring your army. Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, can obviously be cleaned up a little bit more, but honestly, that is not bad at all. Let me just see how that marries up. See how that marries up on the chest some. So then you just go back and forth and you'll know what you need to do to clean it up. Obviously, the longer you wait on parts, the harder the plastic will get. That's okay. It can all still be worked. And all these little pieces like this, all this, you can just put a little bit of green stuff in and make the ribbing to match up. It's trust me, you guys are gonna love this. I'm already loving it. Or hell, you could just put glue in there and hit it with zip kicker and that'll fill the gap for sure. Alright, I'm gonna let that sit for a moment. And we're gonna break out the other parts. I'm gonna go ahead and try to keep these in order too. I mean the molds. So I know which one goes with which. Oop, looks like we had a small hole here. That's what this residual is here. As you can see, it comes right up. It's not a big deal. Yeah, see that? That's, oh wait, sorry. That's all the, I mean, I did everything. I made sure I could get all the detail on the neck and all that. It's really nice. Or worked out nice, put it that way. Trying to give myself some extra room here. And still keep everything in order. Alright. So... relatively good on that. This is still relatively soft, so that's good. I know this is gonna look good, or I'll be satisfied with it, is what I mean to say. This one actually doesn't have that much to clean up. That's good. What's your doggo's name? Obviously I can go back and tidy this up later, but I kind of want to get a finished product here for the most part. Okay, got that. I can clean that up once we got it glued together. Yeah, this is gonna work out great, guys. I'm telling you, this Instamold stuff, I mean, don't get me wrong, it takes a little practice, if you will, but it's really, it's a very low learning curve. It's not a big deal. And you don't have to have this stuff. You can use, you know, milliput or green stuff if you want, if you feel like waiting that long. I just don't. Plus some of the other projects I do, like the, you know, full model kit of Land Raiders and Rhinos and stuff, you know, I'm not doing that with green stuff, obviously. And for any of you that are curious about that, on my YouTube channel, you can look that video up. Glue's leaking out the side, getting my finger. And I can't tell you, like, when I first got into this hobby, gosh, I wanted to make my own Space Marines so bad. One, because of where we were and not having access to getting stuff, and then two, I just really wanted to try it. Maybe to save money, maybe just to know that I could, and, you know, whatever. Alright, so that's gonna go on there like that. Whoa, careful. Jeez, I'm all kinds of messed up right now. There we go. Okay. Works. What are you doing, doggo? Kimber? What are you doing? Hey. What are you doing? You want to say hi to everybody? Hello. Say hello to Slim's dog. No? Okay. Right. Look at that. Man. This is gonna be legit, dude. Won't be perfect. It will definitely be a lot further along than where we would have been trying to do all this, you know. Hell yeah. I'm digging it. I'm not going to trim any of this on the edges here because I'm using it for filler, if that makes sense to you guys. You probably could if you wanted to, but I'm not going to do that. But what I am going to do is grab some zip kicker, because this stuff is a little slick once it's, you know, until it has, you know, its full time to cure. So there's that. I'm just going to throw that L in there. help immensely, so I don't have to sit there and just keep pulling it. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Tell me that's not cool. I mean, again, it's not perfect. It's pretty damn good. Especially maybe you got a friend or something that wants to get into the hobby, but they don't have the money to buy the models or something, and you just have, you know, you both want to play Tyranids, we'll put it that way, and you've only got one Hive Tyrant. Now you have two. Those are my clippers starting to cure pretty hard now, so. Get a flatter cut this way anyway. The fact that this worked is testament to this Instamold. That I don't know that, I mean, I'm making a BS statement here, but I don't really see many people using it.
Lego No Mix 2. Yo.
What's up, Lego? Okay, so we want to shave off some more of this side.
Lego No Mix 2. Nothing much, how are you?
I'm good, man. I'm really excited right now. If you haven't been able to tell, I literally made a Hive Tyrant carapace to go with these spare bits of Hive Tyrant. That's some shit. All we gotta do now is get the pelvis going and we're good to go. Because we got everything else. We got heads, arms, wings. The other guy, if he's gonna be
Lego No Mix
whatever.
2. Oh my gosh, you're a recaster, that's here as LOL.
Yeah, I guess. I'm not as good as those guys for sure, but I mean, this is my mold. Dude, that is awesome. I am totally stoked about this, to be honest with you. Cut that down some. I'm definitely no recaster. Those guys definitely know
Lego
what they're
No
doing.
Mix 2. Did you see my finished Redentetter I posted today?
I did. I put some hearts on that thing. That thing's legit, dude. I love the edge highlighting. You don't have any, the one thing I noticed though, let me check again. Yeah, you don't have any decals on it. What's up with that? Or markings? Are you just incognito working
Lego
for the
No Mix 2.
Inquisition?
Thank you.
Are you just incognito working for the Inquisition? Is that what's going on? Yeah, dude, look at that, man. I mean, gosh, dude, how could you be really
Lego No Mix 2.
upset with that at all?
I'm not sure what decals to put on it.
Well, what do you want your icon to look like, I guess, would be the real question. Yeah.
Lego No Mix 2. Not sure yet.
Well, gotta know that before I can help you. if you want my help. And don't forget, if you weren't aware of this, you can combine decals as well. So if you have stuff like on various transfer sheets, and you're like, ah, they don't have what I have, I wish I had that and that, you know, you can put the one decal on, get it all how you want it, use some micro set or whatever, microsol, whatever the hell it's called, and then once it's all done, then put your other decal on top of that. Now you'll need to make sure you cut out as much of the other crap as possible, you know, the outlining, but it'll work. Man, I am super happy about this. Like I said, it ain't perfect. Damn, is it good. I mean, once painted up, I mean, you know, who the hell's gonna even care? I'm not gonna care. Let me see what I can do here. Where is my... There you are. This has got green stuff on it, so it might dirty it up some, but that's okay. Well, never mind then. I need a new one. Here we go.
Kanjo yo. Yo.
What's going on? How are you this evening? All I'm doing, I don't know why I'm doing this. I need to go ahead and make another set. I got 4 sets or 4 of them to make.
Kanjo yo. Doing good, thanks for asking, and yourself?
Very good, man. I'm sitting over here high as a kite, figuratively speaking, with what I'm doing, not actually high.
Kanjo yo. I swear we met before in someone's chat. I recognize your name, lol.
Could be.
Kanjo yo. Omae the same.
Could be. I don't know. I don't know if I have enough here for all of these molds. I may not. I may have to pour some more.
Kanjo yo. Your name looks familiar, but I'm also high.
No, I meant I'm not really high. I'm just high on the fact that I've accomplished what I wanted to, which was make a legit carapace for molds.
Kanjo yo. On life, wink wink nudge nudge.
Right on. Tease that in there. Break the surface tension a little bit. Okay. Damn. Almost made it. Gonna have to make a little more for that side. smooth on, what is this? This is smooth cast 300 parts A and B, and it's a 1-to-1 ratio if you're ever interested. Once you kind of work with it long enough, you know, you kind of get in that practice where you don't have to do any crazy measuring. But I also use these cups because they've got little lines on them. Sets in about 10 minutes or so, something like that. What are you working on there, Conjo?
Conjoyo. That's so awesome, I wanna make my own molds, lol.
Well, this right here, these are Instamold, which is, I mean, you just put it in hot water, and then once it's warmed up and soft, you just pressure the thing in.
Just painting a great ape, good sir.
Excuse me. A great ape? You mean like a real gorilla? Or what do you mean? And if you got a picture, throw that thing in the Discord.
Keizo on tight.
Yeah. My robot speaker is an idiot. Okay, let's get back to this. I am super happy about this.
Conjoyo. LMAOO. Conjoyo. Yeah, those molds are sweet.
Alright. Just clean this guy up a little bit. I guess if I really wanted to, I could drill a hole in here and then I could, you know, make these vents hollow a little bit. But we'll worry about that some other day. Right now, I just want to get the bulk of this going on. Make sure that we can pull this off. So we don't really need a whole lot going on here. Hold on, yeah, we could fix that with green stuff later. So I'm not sure we need to use these heads because that's a lot of room. What I should have done was I should have brought my other Hive Tyrant. I know it sits relatively close, so that part could fit. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off because we're not gonna use it anyway. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about.
Legonomics 2. Do you want to hear some lore I came up with for the chapter I'm doing?
Hell yeah, dude. Lay it on us.
Legonomics 2. The chapter was founded during the dark days of the Imperium, when the Tyranid threat was at its height. They were specifically created to combat the menace of the Great Devourer, and their training and equipment reflect this singular focus. Their gene seed is derived from the Ultramarines, but has been heavily modified to better fight Tyranids. The Space Marines are larger and more heavily muscled than their Ultramarine cousins, and have an enhanced sense of smell and taste to better detect Ty. Legonomics 2. Tyranid pheromones. Their armor is also specially designed to resist the acidic spittle of Tyranid bioweapons, and their weapons are loaded with ammunition specifically designed to penetrate Tyranid armor and flesh. The chapter's hatred for the Tyranids is intense and unrelenting. They see the Great Devourer as an abomination that must be destroyed at all costs, and will go to any lengths to eradicate them. This includes engaging in suicidal missions if it means inflicting damage on the Tyrant.
So,
Legonomics 2. Despite their intense hatred for the Tyranids, the chapter is highly respected by other Space Marines for their combat prowess and dedication to their cause. However, their extreme methods have sometimes led to friction with other chapters who are less willing to sacrifice everything to achieve victory. Legonomics 2. The chapter's motto is "Death to the Devourer," and their battle cry is a guttural roar that sounds like the snarling of a pack of predators. Their chapter symbol is a stylized skull with the jaws of a tyrannid beast, symbolizing their endless struggle against the alien menace.
okay.
Legonomics 2. Okay, that's what I got so far.
Well, sounds good. Just, and I'm not poking holes in it at all. Just bringing up some stuff. Using the Ultramarines probably works because of, the veteran Tyranid warriors or whatever, Tyranid Space Marines. Tyranid fighting Space Marines from the Battle of McCrag. For those of you that are not aware, pretty much, well, the entirety of the first company was wiped out by the Tyranids, and they paid a real heavy price. Let's see here, and then as far as ammo and stuff like that, that's similar to the Death Watch, who have specific rounds for that kind of stuff. As far as the armor, I don't know of anybody that has anything like that. I mean, I'm sure Death Watch probably do or something like that, but if I'm not mistaken, I mean, unless it's wrong, unless I'm really wrong, it would take a lot of acid to mess with just ceramic, let alone ceramite. I mean, like, you'd have to do some serious soaking, if you will.
Legonomics 2. True.
Not saying, take that out or anything. I'm going to tell you to take anything out. Just something to consider, if it matters to you at all. Let's see. As far as throwing away, or, whatever it takes, if you will, to accomplish the mission, while noble, etc., if they're unable to replace their numbers, like for instance in the Battle of McCrag, it took forever for that to happen, really. That might be a slight issue for you, maybe. And that's just me talking. Don't again look at that as like anything, whatever, anything. This is gonna work out, I think. And I'll be honest with you guys, I came up with this plan last minute. This part with the head.
Legonomics 2. Well, that is a fair point.
Ow. Well, it's something, if you're briefing somebody on it and you're proud of it and everything, and they're like, oh, blah 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 blah, and it's like, dude, first of all, they shouldn't knock your shit, okay? I'm just bringing it up because, of those guys, I mean, who the hell even knows what your chapter, who they're connected to? Your chapter may have specific, orders from, the Ordo Xenos, and you are supplied, maybe more so than other chapters. You know what I mean? Who's to say that that's not the case? And I mean, sure, they can go, oh, you stole that from the Death Watch. No, you didn't. You wrote it the way you wanted to write it, and now you're being informed that there are some similarities to the Death Watch. However, the Death Watch do not, in many regards, deploy in chapter strength all the time, nor do they go out and, like, wage war specifically, you know, as an army against the Tyranids. It's more strategical strikes and things of that nature. But I don't know if you've read it or if you have access to it. I would tell you, in order, if you would like to tailor your lore, the Devastation of Baal book would be a great one for you to read or peruse over, because it would give you the enormity of the task that your chapter has right now with what they do as far as going after the Tyranids. You would have to be, in a lot of ways, if we're being fair, you would have to be Legion strength and then some, to be able to pull out, you know, that kind of sustained crusade or conflict off. Because if you look at the Devastation of Baal, I'm trying to remember how many chapters were there, and one was completely wiped out. Oh gosh, I can't remember how many chapters were there. There were a lot, I can tell you that. A lot of Blood Angel successor chapters showed up to, you know, support the Blood Angels, and the Blood Angels paid a heavy price themselves. So just, you know, something to be aware of that's out there. Okay, so we've got to go. We need to cut this more. I don't claim to know everything about the lore. And when my brain's working, I know a little bit about the lore. So, does that make sense?
Legonomics 2. IMA go grab something to drink, then I'll BRB and look into that book.
Right on. It's a good book, dude. If you've never read it, it's one of my favorites, I can tell you that. I mean, it starts out a little slow, but I think that was just to give, you know, the idea of what it was like, you know, on the Blood Angels' home planet is all. I'm just cutting the size here to get this thing to fit down in here like I'd want it. In the crotchal region. Oh yeah, man, that's gonna look good. I think we're right where we need to be. Yep. Let's glue that bad boy in place. That worked out like a charm. Whoa! That was a little, came out a little too much. Excellent. How's this doing? No. Time to shift focus. Oh yeah. Nice. That's the one that had the holes. Okay. One thing I need to do is carve this out for now. So I'm pretty sure I can do the rest later, but do the rest of that later. Just get the parts that I got to get to so I can glue it together. Really don't need to be doing that. I'm getting distracted, going back to my old ways. Here, we're gonna do that. Yep, starting to cure pretty hard now. When it chips off like that, that's when it's starting to cure pretty hard. When it's slicing through, it's not as cured. At least in some spots. Alright. Rest of that we can get off later. I'm not going to pour another one until I'm ready to move to that one because we're still working on this. I just wanted to get that out before it got crazy. Where were we? There it is. Alright, so now we want to make this work. We're already kind of there. Look at that, man. Just look at that. See how that just fits? Isn't that awesome? I think it's pretty awesome. And I could probably shave off some of this if I really want to make it fit nicely. So we'll do that. Let's use this. Might be all we need. Just so we don't have chitin on chitin problems, we'll just turn his hips a little bit. Oh yeah, man, this is legit. So much better than, in my opinion, than doing green stuff and having to wait for it to cure and blah blah blah. Get it sitting how I want it, and then I'm going to hit it with some zip kicker. That should help solidify it. Perfect. Alright. Well now, I mean, that's really all there is to it. Now we can put this bad boy together. I mean, honestly. Like normally, we just needed that piece. Here's this head. Do I want to use this head? Yeah, I do. Tail. And we'll worry about arms in a minute. We're gonna be putting a venom cannon on this dude. Lash whip and bone sword, all that stuff. Actually, let's go ahead and throw the tail on first. Really want to get at least one of these done tonight, just so I have some motivation to keep going. I mean, I'm already motivated. I mean, this is just awesome, but you know, and I mean, there's still cleanup that needs to be done. But I mean, dude, look at that. I mean, you know, can you really ask for much more? Oop, somehow I failed to clean that part. how that happened, but I did. Alright, we'll let that sit while, oops. Hold on, hold the phone. I'm gonna have to squeeze it. I was gonna let it sit while I put the head together, clean up the head and stuff. Okay, let's let it sit like that. Games Workshop, I'm probably screwing you guys over because if they ever watch this video, they're gonna be like, oh hell no, and they're gonna cut back on parts in addition to increasing the price. The prophecy of the video of Evil GW by Flash Gits could have been no more accurate. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you need to look it up. Flash Gits. It's either Evil GW or Evil Corporation. It's perfect. And I cut these, by the way, strategically so that I could save this for something. Just, I didn't want to destroy it, in case you were wondering. Pick the damn head up, be nice. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna put a little glue in there. Putting things in upside down. What the hell? Just all kinds of messed up tonight. It's because I'm excited about this project. That's why. I'm excited that I've been able to do so much with these NIDs and stuff. Oh man. Dude, come on. If you don't like that, there's no pleasing you. Just saying. Put a little bit of glue. I can always pop it off later. So we can get in there and fill some holes and gaps or whatever. Turn his head just a little bit. Just one peg him right now. Just the 1 foot. What do you guys think? Is that looking all right? Alright, Venom Cannon, Bone Sword, and Lash Whip. Because we already have a Swarm Lord, so can't make another one of those. I mean, we can, but it's going to be pointless. Unless I want to just field a different Tyranid army, but I already have two. I have my out-of-print army, and I have this stuff. Until I guess Tyranids get a range refresh, which I'm not gonna buy a new Tyranid army. The amount of models I have and stuff, no way. Lash Whip. I'm just glad that I got this done as quickly as I did so that you guys could see it on the chat before it got too late, you know, and you can see how to do it yourself, because you can definitely do this. It wouldn't cost you a ton of money. And I mean, the stuff you'll use this once you learn how to do this, or you know, start thinking about all the things you might need: guns, backpacks, treads, whatever. You will use a ton of this stuff. I mean, I've got these 2 gallons here. I think it cost me $150 maybe, or something like that, for part A and B together. Maybe it was a little more, I don't know. But dude, I've made full Land Raiders. And the first one I made, it's a solid piece, except for the weapons, you know, and they all move, you know, they rotate and everything. You can check out the video on that. And then I realized the mistake I made because it was so heavy. I was like, well, shoot, man, I've got all this foam insulation. Why don't I just put that inside of the mold and take up the majority of it? So I did a layer of the plastic, then I put the foam in while it was, you know, semi-sticky or whatever, so it didn't move around. Filled up as much of it as I could, just not up against the sides, and then filled in all around and over top of it. Made it like 75% lighter, less material. It was great. And I did the same thing with the rhinos. I have a lot more to make. And while I'll never be able to use them at a Games Workshop tournament or whatever, at home they're perfect. And I don't, you know, I mean, we did, what did we do? We did the zoanthropes the other day, and we figured out that I saved $225 by making 14 different models out of 2-3 model box kits. You can check that video out too. And the only parts I really had to make, let me think about that. I think the only part I had to make was a few chest pieces and 2 heads, and that was it. All that stuff's also, I think, on the Discord and on the Instagram.
_the_skeleton. DIY pays off.
It does. I mean, if you're willing to put the time in. I mean, I'll be honest, I would say initially, if you're just starting out, it might seem like, oh god, man, this is so expensive or whatever, and you know, I could just buy the model. But if you really take the time to sit down and do the math, you will realize how much money you will save. Alright. Oop, what am I doing? Keep that in order. You know what? Let's do this. This will make things better. 1, 1, and 1. 2, 2, 2. That'll give me a little more workspace. See, sometimes I have good ideas. Alright. Need some glue there. And we're gonna need to prep this, possibly. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I had a drill bit here somewhere. There it is. I'm gonna rough this up. This is just a normal drill bit, guys. This is nothing. It's not like a model drill bit or anything like that. Just gonna make sure that I can get it. This doesn't look as deep as I would like it to be. So, matter of fact, why am I even doing it by hand? Hopefully that's not too loud. Whoops. Well, that's a testament to how strong our bond is. And then once you put, you know, fill this stuff in or whatever, and then put some freaking gray primer on, you're not going to see nothing. You know what I mean?
Slim underscore the underscore skeleton. Tyrant it goes, drill me harder daddy.
Yeah. Right, right. Whoops. Too much pressure. My bad. And by the way, if any of you guys ever need help with a project, advice, whatever, feel free to hit me up on Discord. Now I will tell you, I don't keep it, like I don't have the notifications enabled because I got too much stuff going on my phone, and I would be, I mean, but when I check my Discord pretty regularly, so, you know, when I can get to it, I will, I promise. Right on. Just gonna add a little bit there to make sure we're good. Yeah, see, by drilling in a little further, we kind of hid some of the shoulder bit there, which was really good actually.
Legonomics 2. Alright, so my chapter's name is going to be the Hive Breakers. What do you think?
Hive Breakers. I would, honestly, if it were me, I mean, I realize that's like your specialty and whatnot, but I would not limit my name to a specific foe, we'll put it that way. Let me think about this for a second. It's on the tip of my tongue. That it's gonna be
Legonomics 2. That's fair. Do
yeah,
you have any
yeah,
ideas?
Hold on a second. I got something. It's right there. Let me see. And it'll fit for just about anything. Oh, come on. Think. Look up and see if there's a chapter named by the name Shadow Stalkers, as in Shadow of the Warp, or Shadow Hunters. I don't know if there is one. Might be like a Night Lord's thing or something, I don't know. Well, there we go, guys. What do you think? Worked out, huh?
Legonomics 2. There are not, but there are Rift Stalkers.
Yeah, but you're hunting the Shadow and the Warp. You know what I mean? Which is the Tyranid signature thing. When they show up, there's a Shadow of the Warp, and then
Legonomics 2. I like it though. I may use it.
What do you guys think? That work out? I think it worked out. I mean, look at all these bits that would have went to waste. You know what I mean? And now we just make this for, you know, another one of these guys.
Slim
and
underscore the underscore skeleton. Hell yeah. Legonomics 2. Looks clean, my dude.
I mean, I gotta, you know, we still gotta fill stuff in, but you know, it definitely looks the part, in my opinion. It's not like, you know, I just threw a glob of green stuff on and stuck some toothpicks or something. Which, by the way, was a thought, just for the hell of it. That's awesome. My wife would have never let me live that down. Oh, I did put these together. Okay, cool. let's get this going here. Alright, who's who? You go over there and you go over here, I think. Pretty sure. Yes. Excellent. Yeah, I mean, once I really clean that up and, you know, green stuff it and all that kind of stuff and prime it, I'm not saying you won't know, but it won't look as obvious or bad. Not that I'm thinking it looks that bad right now anyway, but I'm especially happy that I got these details in here. Alright. And once this is curable, this is also a test, this one, as to me not cleaning it up the way I did the first one and seeing what we can get away with after the fact as far as cleanup goes. If that makes sense. See, I think I already have a problem, and it's right with these inside here, these veins. Maybe not. And I mean, honestly, the first, you know, we'll say the hardest part for you is getting the, you know, the molt, you know, get yourself started. Once you get started, though, I mean, that's it. I mean, you're in there. I mean, we've only got to make 2 more of these sets, and then it's just sitting around, and I'm gonna let that cure a little bit before I mess around with it. Had an air bubble when I was heating it up or something. No big deal. Alright, cool. So we already know what we're going to use for the waist or pelvis. That dude's legit. I mean, look at that dude. You can't even tell inside there that that was a head. I mean, if you know the model, sure. But, I mean, with the pelvis, you know, groin protector, whatever, it just makes him look like he's got a huge sack. If I showed up to your game table with this model, would you let me play? Or would you be like, oh, it's not a full GW model? Pretty sure you only have to have a certain percentage anyway, but I don't know. That could be just rumor. I have no idea. And maybe it only applies to competitive play. Let's see here. How are we looking here? Oops. I have to cut that off at the back. Want to, but we have to. So I'm going to trim this up now. Let's try to get it all cleaned up. Because if I can do it this way, that will speed up the process considerably. I mean, as far as making more. Sorry, I get to talking and then my brain goes, wait a minute, you didn't say this. And then I'll say something else on top of it. Talk to me, guys. Ladies, if there are any.
Legonomics 2. I need elastic crack cuck.
I need elastic crack. You mean plastic crack, I think. I think that's what you said. My robot's stupid.
Legonomics 2. Plastic I can't type. Slim _the_ skeleton. I've done nothing all day except sleep until 11 AM and then play Sea of Thieves with the wife till 5:30.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. We had snow here today, of all things, snow and ice. It won't last. I mean, it wasn't a lot, but I don't think we're getting any more, but I don't really know off the top of my head.
Slim _the_ skeleton. LOL snow in VA.
Yep, none of that down there in old Alabama. Not without the end of the world coming, probably. Or people thinking it was.
Slim _the_ skeleton. I was kinda sad I didn't see any the last time I was up there.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it. You know, I was lucky to get a white Christmas think it was last year. Was it this year or last year? I mean, you know, last Christmas or the Christmas before. I can't remember. And then usually it seems like all the snow comes around, you know, late February, March for some reason. Who knows? I guess it depends on when the government's using their weather machines. Yeah, once I get done with these guys, we'll be moving on to the Tervagon / Tyrannophexes. We have 2 of those to put together, but they need to be magnetized. We used the other one to make the Demicharon, which I'm really happy with. I might make some changes in the shape a little bit of the carapace on the back. Maybe, we'll see. I mean, it's not a priority, but I'm pretty pleased with how it came out. Of course, I have to add a little bit of green stuff where the claws meet the wrist line, but that can all be done later. Right now, I can play with it, and that's all that matters. And that's basically the whole point of this mission, is to get everything put together so I can play with it if I want to. I did that, did I? Nope. The only thing that sucks for you guys, I don't know if you can make this out on
Lego
camera.
Nomics 2.
Can you guys make out the details?
I'm going to a GW store in like a week or 2. What should I get?
Well, I'm sorry, what army did you want to play? Orcs or what? I can't remember. Space Marines? Tyranids? Kami Tau? Just kidding.
Lego Nomics 2. Space Marines, Orcs, Tau, or something.
Okay, if you're gonna get Space Marines, alright, you have a couple of options here. One, you can buy the box set that's currently out, the starter set if they have it, which will give you the rule book, which is usually about $60 separate, and you will have 2 small armies, Space Marines, Primaris Marines, and Necrons. So at least you'll have that. You know, if anything, you know, maybe your wife will like that, or I don't know, but you'll have 2 small armies that you can play with. Now they won't be the firstborn Space Marines, like is the bulk of my collection. I have Primaris, I just haven't put them together. But you could do that, and that would be a jumping off point for what you want to do. I believe, I have no proof of this other than just the fact that I don't trust Games Workshop for nothing. I have a feeling that eventually firstborn will be phased out, and there will only be Primaris. So, I mean, they say that's not going to happen, but I don't believe it. I mean, I'd love to be wrong, but I just don't believe it. And my understanding is, from watching other YouTube videos, that there's going to be, it's either going to be 2 different Space Marine codexes, or they're basically going to be 2 different detachments, or I don't know, it's something crazy.
Lego Nomics 2. Oh, I'm almost 100% about that too.
So what I'm saying is, if you get the Necron, you know, the starter set, the Indomitus starter set, you're going to be set up for the future if you decide to expand. But you're going to have a pretty decent force, even though it won't be, you know, well, wait a minute, let me think. I think there might be 2 HQs and 3 tube choices in each one. If not, it doesn't matter. I mean, you know, they're supposed to be relatively even anyway. I know there's at least 2 HQs for the Necrons in there, because you've got a Scorpek Lord and what is that other thing called? I can't remember. But anyway, you won't be disappointed with the box, I can tell you that. And then what I would do if I were you, honestly, starting out, don't buy any of their paints. Okay, I mean Games Workshop paints. You don't need to do that unless you really want them. Now, if it's Games Workshop paints that are in a local gaming store and not a Games Workshop store, sure, because then the money's going back to the store, basically. Well, some of it, and you're supporting the store. But don't get carried away. So you don't need. I mean, I don't know what color you want to paint them or anything like that. And I would tell you, honestly, if you've never painted before, sub-assembly is not going to be your friend, because you're going to be frustrated that your models aren't together, you can't play with them until they're painted, and you don't have anything to play with, and you're just like, well, what the hell did I buy all this for? Unless you don't care about the game. Okay? I mean, look at me, I don't have anyone to play with, you know, but I like seeing my models put together. I like putting them on the table. I like walking into my little game room and seeing them on the shelf, even though they're not painted. Doesn't matter.
Legonomics 2. Remember, I paint and I got my scheme down.
Okay, so that's what then I suggest. That's what I would do. I would buy that box set and see. But you know what? First thing I would do, honestly, is call the store and ask them if they have that set and how much it is. And then I would cross-reference that on eBay and other places where you could. I mean, I know you may want to support that store, but here's the thing: if you're not going to be there a lot because of your work and stuff like that, and it's really just going to be you at home with the wife or a friend over or something like that, you know, whenever you can possibly show up, you shouldn't feel guilty about that anyway. But you could get stuff cheaper, you know, on eBay or whatever. I mean, let me see here. I'm gonna look it up for you right quick. I'll look up Games Workshop and eBay's thing. Let me get this out of the way here. I better put a lid on this before I spill it. I'm also tired of sniffing it. It's drying out my nose. Not that I was trying to sniff it, I just forgot it was there. Alright, eBay. Okay, Warhammer 40,000. Start here. Okay, so they guess they don't sell the Indominus box set anymore. So you can get. Let me look at this here. The store might have a set, might have one laying around. You never know. Alright, so the Recruit Edition is lame. You're getting almost nothing, in my opinion, for 50 bucks. That's just my opinion. Let me see here. What's the... Alright, so the Command Edition, which is unfortunately 185 bucks. Looks like it's the Indominus set with terrain, so that's a good thing. You don't get that in the Indominus set. And it looks, yeah, it looks like it's everything in the Indominus set minus the Reanimator and minus some of the Space Marines, but you get a bunch of terrain. Let me check eBay though for the Indominus set. I'm sure it might be a lot. Let's see. Oh shit. Okay, you're not buying that, dude. Because right now the lowest price I'm looking at is 250 bucks. It was a good box set. So here's the other thing you can do if you can wait this long. 10th edition is supposed to be coming out sometime this summer, probably June, maybe July. You won't be paying these prices for that set. It's going to have, from what we understand, it's going to have Tyranids and Space Marines. Don't know everything that's going to be in it, but it looks like the new Terminators are going to be in it, so that could be good for you. But if you don't care about any of this and you just want to get started, Again, don't buy from Games Workshop. That's the first thing. Never buy from them if you can help it. Always compare their prices with eBay or anybody else. And it looks to me right now, these command editions, unless you want the terrain, I'm sorry, the start here thing is no good. They have the start collecting Warhammer.
Lego No Mix 2. I'm just looking to add to what I got.
Oh, well, what do you have? I guess I thought you were starting out from the very beginning, like right off, you know, like you don't have anything. Why did I think that? Well, for anybody else that doesn't have models, take that advice. I mean, if you're, I guess I kind of need to know like what your, yeah, why the hell didn't I realize that when you got your stinking dreadnought right here?
Lego No Mix 2. My Retentetter and ironclad bikers and just some normal Primaris.
Okay, did you buy
Lego
them
No
as,
Mix 2.
did you buy them as a
LOL.
set or what? Hold on, I'm gonna take my shirt off. Don't get excited.
Slim_the_ skeleton. I came in late. Did you say not to buy from GW? Lego No Mix 2. No.
Yeah, do not buy from Games Workshop directly. Never, unless you absolutely have to. And then always compare the prices with eBay and stuff online.
Slim_the_ skeleton. Too late already excited.
Like you already bought stuff from GW? Oh god, you done screwed up. I knew it. I knew it. Can't trust this guy with anything. Just kidding.
Slim_the_ skeleton. No LOL.
Yeah, don't buy from Games Workshop, dude.
Slim_the_ skeleton. You were taking off your shirt, wink with tongue sticking out.
Yeah. Sweatshirt getting hot in here.
Slim_the_ skeleton. You know no one can resist a stripping sailor.
Well, I'm not a sailor, so you can resist. Or you can be shot, heretic. Don't ban me, YouTube. I'm just joking. Twitch, don't ban me.
Slim_the_ skeleton. LOL.
Gotta watch everything you say now, man. Everybody's getting their freaking feelings hurt. Can't joke about anything. Just stupid. The world has gone mad, I'm telling you. It has seriously gone mad. Just gotta get these plates lined up.
Slim_the_ skeleton. Gotta add in Minecraft to evade the knots. Slim_the_ skeleton. Bots. Lego No Mix 2. People nowadays can't take anything.
No. What's your army composition, Lego? Like what, or what's your play style? Like what do you want your army to do? And then that will help you kit out your army disposition. If that made sense to you.
Lego No Mix 2. Killed shit. Lego No Mix 2. LOL.
That's not good enough, man. Do you want to be fast? Do you want to be able to outmaneuver? Do you want to be able to shoot from afar? What do you want to do? All of that matters. And you only have so many choices. Also, like, what size game are you looking at trying to kit out for? 1,000, 2,000, 1,500.
Legonomics 2. Well, first I got to find one to play, I got no one to play against.
Oh, so you're in my predicament. Well, you don't actually. You can play with me on Tabletop Simulator. I know that doesn't have anything to do with your current models. I'm trying to get Slim to play as well, and as a matter of fact, I would love to get you guys together to play my one-off D&D style, or we'll just say RPG style 40K game that I have on Tabletop Simulator. It's already done, it's just waiting for players. But solo rules. Can you play yourself? Because I do. Not with yourself, just yourself. Slim's like, damn it.
Legonomics 2. LOL. Slim _the_ skeleton. Play with myself? Ah.
Now he's going, you know me too well.
Legonomics 2. I acta only just got table TOP0 sim today.
Well, damn, dude. You and Slim are only one step away from us playing games. Look at that, man. I am so happy about this. I can't even tell you how happy I am about this. I mean, I really can't. I'm stoked. Actually, I only have to make one more of these because we have a whole set right here. So I think what I'll do is I will put one of these on the winged tyrant. Let's find that other head. Well, here's a head I don't need. I don't like this anyway. Oh wait, no, I can't use that one because it doesn't have the plates. I got more of that rhino looking one, or whatever you want to call it. Actually, you know what? I'll use this for the winged Hive Tyrant because he'll be up in the air, be a little more obvious. Now we know what we're doing for the pelvis, so that'll be easy. Yeah, when you guys would like to do that, man, hit me up in Discord. Let's get it squared away, like you know, schedule it or whatever. Do you happen, Lego? Do you happen to have Space Hulk Deathwing? Please say yes.
Legonomics 2.
Damn it. Damn. It's too bad. That's another game I want to get going with a team of 4. Oh, by the way, you guys ever watch any of those videos where they talk about, like, you know, hobby tools and which clippers are the best and blah blah blah? And they talk about how much plastic they can cut through.
_skeleton. I got so excited when I saw the gameplay for Deathwing at the start of your stream, Badger. I was going to offer to join.
Yeah, you didn't see the countdown, I guess. Yeah, I just put that in there at the 10-minute mark for people to have something to watch while they get ready, and I make sure hopefully make sure all my stuff is working. But you know how they talk about like which clippers are the best and all that, and they talk about all these expensive things and whatnot. Dude, these are Walmart clippers, okay? You guys just watched me chew through a very thick piece of plastic with these things. And they don't have no stupid spring in the middle. They got a wire spring, or, you know, piece of metal here. These, dude, what were these? $5 maybe? I don't remember. Maybe they were, I don't know. They're definitely not as much as the stuff that the guys on, you know, on YouTube are telling people to buy, I can tell you that. Or doing reviews on. And these things are beasts. I'm just gonna tell you.
Legonomics 2. Wait, what's the other game you were alking about? Also, I have like the same clippers.
Space Hulk Deathwing. And then Tabletop Simulator. Space Hulk Deathwing is a first-person shooter. You're a Space Marine Terminator on Space Hulks going against any manner of Gene Stealer and Gene Stealer cults on the Alethros. I don't think it's that much anymore. I know it's not supported anymore, but it's still a good damn game, in my opinion. Let me pull up my Steam real quick. Let's see. Frostpunk, huh? I think that was a game I was interested in. I don't remember what it's about. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. Play for free, ends in 14 hours. You can buy it for $6. There's a season pass. Does that mean you gotta have a season, you gotta buy the season passes to play? I'm not sure. Or if I just buy it, does that mean I own the game? What do you guys think? Is that how that works? I'm gonna add it to my cart for now. We'll see. Anyway, let's look for Space Hulk Deathwing. I'm sure it's still out there. Yeah, you want the enhanced edition. That's what you want.
Slim_the_skeleton. I'm sorry, what was the question?
When... What am I trying to say? So, this Frostpunk, for instance, it says buy Frostpunk weekend deal ends March 16th for $6. But then it has season pass bundles. My question is, am I unable to play the game if I don't have the season passes? Because I don't really do season passes. I'm against subscription type stuff for the most part.
Slim_the_skeleton. You should be able to. Season passes should just be an extra thing.
Okay.
Legonomics 2. So when we playing tabletop sim?
You guys tell me, let's figure it out. Are we playing regular 40K or are we gonna try my little RPG thing?
Slim_the_skeleton. I meant to play it today, but I got caught up. Slim_the_skeleton. I'm down for whichever. Legonomics 2. I've never played, so I don't care. I think it would be fun to do your RPG thing.
Alright, well, how about we... Let's see. What do you guys got going on tomorrow? I know it's a weekday and all. Or do you want to wait until the weekend? The next weekend. Look at that, I'm trying to put the head on because I'm programmed that way, apparently. Oh, I'm an idiot. Actually, what am I doing? What am I doing? Don't put the legs on. What are you doing?
Legonomics 2. I can do it this upcoming weekend, but it'll be busy all week.
Okay. Well, that'll give me time to go through it too. Again, because I haven't touched it in a while. I mean, it's completely ready, but I can refresh myself. And I might even be able to bring in another guy who's an actual D&D GM, who's a good friend of mine that is trying to help me with, you know, running stuff like that. He wants to put together another D&D campaign or whatever. He just doesn't have players.
Slim_the_skeleton. I get home around 5 p.m. CST till Friday, when I get home around 4.
Okay. Well, you would need at a minimum, I would say, we would need at least 4 hours to play. And the reason being, I need to explain everything to you guys, and then you have 3 hours in mission, like real time, to accomplish the mission, if that makes sense. Because it's a legit, you know, mission briefing and all this stuff.
Slim_the_skeleton. Oh. So weekend then, LOL.
Yeah, probably. We'll be, you'll be playing as a Death Watch Space Marine. So it can be whatever chapter you want. Doesn't matter. You'll have a character model. Obviously I don't have one for the Shadow Hunters or whatever name you took, Lego. And we just have the main chapters, if you will. But you know, it can be whatever. I think you guys will enjoy it, and it's going to be very simple game mechanics as far as the movement, shooting, and stuff like that, which will, you know, make it, I think it'll be pretty cool. The one thing that you'll want to consider is that you're going to have to work as a team. You're going to be on a time limit, and using tactics is your friend. I want you guys to have fun, of course, but if you're like, oh man, my shoe's untied, you know, and joking around too much, you're probably gonna end up dead. So, just saying. Guy to the left. Hitting with some zip kicker.
Legonomics 2. Sounds fun.
I think it will be. I'm even trying to see if there's a way that I can run a Space Marine as well. Just, I won't really be making any decisions. Kind of like, you know, you guys just tell me what to do, or I just give you multiple Marines to deal with. I don't know. We'll see. Now we can put the legs on.
Legonomics 2. BRB.
It's awesome that I only have to do one more set too. Oh, what the hell's going on here, guy? There you go. I'm kind of curious how they're going to refresh the range for Tyranids. I don't know. I feel like they're at their pinnacle unless they're going to go with something completely and utterly grotesque and monstrous, which would be hell to paint, and I think most parents would not want their kids to have, just if we're speaking on those levels. Yeah, see, this plan works. Here we are with number 2. Mambo number 2. I mean, how much is a Hive Tyrant anyway? How much does that cost? I don't even know. Let's find out. Let's see, Xenos armies. Actually, Xenos armies, Tyranids. So, a normal Swarm Lord or Hive Tyrant is $60, and the Winged Hive Tyrant is $60. So essentially, 1, 2, 3, 4, possibly 5 if we have another one. That's $300 worth of models that I'm making, basically, and enjoying it while I'm doing it. And I forgot to cut the tail off, I think. Didn't I? Yeah, I think I did. Yep, there it is. Alright. Let's throw this guy on a base. One-legged. Whoops. Just broke that free. It was not ready. Not for that kind of hit anyway. Alright, let's get the weapons. And I have plenty of spikes that I can put for the, oh gosh, what do you call them? What the hell is it called? I can't remember what they're called now. But basically, the spikes that shoot out and latch onto somebody and pull them back towards the Tyrannid. Jeez, man, I can't even.
Legonomics 2. I'm back.
Right on. Oh, we're almost done with this guy too. He will probably have a different head for now, because I don't have any more of the heads like that, because that's my favorite head and that's the one I've used on just about everything. So yeah. But, I mean, some people may like that better, so. Uh-oh. Hope I'm not missing the jaw piece. I don't think I am. Should be all the pieces that we need. Just need to clean them up, glue them on. What I may do is take a break from the models after this and just show you guys around my tabletop simulator if I can get it rolling there, just to show you some of the stuff I made. I won't show you the RPG game because that would ruin it for you, but I'll show you some of the other stuff I made. I even have a Warhammer 40K football game that I made. It's pretty fast paced, it's alternating turns, and it's pretty good. You can play it as soccer, you can play it regular American football. Although I haven't made the soccer field yet. Not on Tabletop Simulator. Missed it on that guy. Put this head together while we do everything else. And I'll be probably gluing this on very lightly because I think I want to switch out a head with a different Hive Tyrant. just not a big fan of this horn. And I think it was supposed to go on the Wing Tyrant anyway. But pretty sure. Alright, we'll let that sit for a minute. Let's get the drill. Nope, we went into him all the way. Oh well. It's not that big a deal. Yep, I did it on the top again. Huh. Must be getting tired. A little overzealous. That's okay. I don't have it in the hole. You bastard. Go.
Legonomics 2. I need to get myself a airbrush.
They're not overly expensive. But I will tell you this, even though you're using acrylic paints, you need to make sure that you kind of protect yourself. I would get an airbrush and get an airbrush station. And then if you're like me, where everything's in the basement, you don't have access to a window to run your vent out, you can make your own little particle catcher. And the way that you do that is just get a box, you know, cardboard box or whatever, seal it up, you know, all the edges with duct tape or whatever, and then cut a hole that your filter hose goes into, and then, you know, duct tape or whatever around that. I mean, you can get real fancy with it if you want to, but I'm just talking budget here. That's what I did. And that way when you're spray painting in there, or spraying, you know, if you do that. The particles get sucked through the filter, and then the rest of it goes all into that box, and you're not really breathing it, you know, and it's not getting all over everything. Just something to think about.
Legonomics 2. That's smart.
I mean, acrylic's not supposed to be toxic, but you don't want to be breathing it. You know what I mean? Alright guys, we did two tyrants tonight. How about that? And they look pretty damn good. Like I said, they could use some cleanup, whatever, but all in all, they're playable and they look good. So I'm gonna put this away, all this stuff. I've been going so hard at these models, man. I need to, and I've been wanting a game actually. I need to take a small break here. Let's set this over here, out of the way. Let's get this crap out of the way. Let's move these two Hive Tyrants that we made. And I want to see if I can show you guys my tabletop simulator stuff that I've made. I've gotten crazy with it over time, for sure. Alright, so we don't need the camera anymore, so bear with me guys. I'm going to turn this off. Okay, you guys should still be able to hear me. Test, test. Hopefully you can hear me.
Legonomics 2. I can hear you.
Alright, cool. Alright, let me find my tabletop simulator. Where you at? There you are. And we may need to add a game source. Yeah, game shadow. Stand by. Trying to figure out why there we go. Let me know if you guys can make that out.
Legonomics 2. I can.
Sweet. So, I've got a couple maps here that I've made. This is one that has like all the rules. Now, I didn't make this stuff, okay? And, I mean, I did put some of this stuff together, like these buildings and whatnot, just so you guys can, you know, see, you know, and hopefully that's displaying all right on your computer, not jumping around too much. And then I put two small armies together, you know, salamanders of course and imperial fists. And of course this is, you know, 9th edition rules. And there's things like you can hold over your guy and it tells you everything, and that's all stuff that I put in there. That way you don't have to like constantly be looking back at your codex or whatever. Victory points, what is this? Command points, victory points, battle round. You have this thing that I love. I hope it never goes away. You can pick however many dice you need. You just select them all, put them in this little box, and it rolls it for you. Oops. But you know, with Tabletop Simulator, I mean, you can get down in the game, man. Like really get down in there. And this is what you guys will be able to do in the RPG thing as well. Oh, some bullet holes there. Sorry. I don't know. What do you guys think? Worth it? Worth your time? Oh, what's that? I gotta destroy the mad brute. And a chaos symbol.
Hell yeah, it is.
Alright, let me find another one for you.
Slim underscore the underscore skeleton. I'm interested.
Oh, these are all my assets. Let's see. Okay, I think this.
Slim underscore the underscore skeleton. I wonder if there is some gameplay on YouTube.
I have a couple games myself on there that I played with a friend of mine on that board. But there's plenty of guys that play Tabletop Simulator. So this right here is a board that I made, and this has my homegrown rules. I got a couple of typos or whatever in there, but these are my actual rules. And you can actually, like, you know, see the rules or whatever. And I made this entire rule book. Now obviously the artwork isn't mine, but these are my actual rules as far as hold on. Let me just shrink this down a little bit. Anyway, these are my actual rules that I've play tested and played forever. You guys are more than welcome to save all this stuff and use it. You know, these pictures right here are actually my old Space Hulk terrain sections, and I mean it's pretty, for the most part, it's pretty flawless. The things that are wrong are when it comes back here to the hold on, where's the RPG format? Back here, I had some stuff I needed to fix as far as XP and stuff like that, if you cared to play that way. I never really liked the original Space Hulk rules, so I made my own. Now, that being said, these are updated as far as, what am I trying to say? The wounds for, well, actually, I'm sorry, Terminators have 3 wounds now, I believe. So that would need to be updated. Or, I mean, you already know this stuff, but anyway, you know, there's a whole table of contents and everything. You know, it tells you everything, how to use, you know, pipes and ducts and stuff. And so what I did was, and I put lights on the Terminators and stuff. It's not perfect, but it works. And of course, it's dark for a reason. And we've got, you know, Gene Stealers, and I've got all kinds of Terminators, you know, that I can draw from. You've got, if you want to play with the clock, the way that works is you have 3 minutes to do all your moves and stuff. But this is basically in the Space Hulk. And you know, I just put these Terminators in here just for looks, so you could get an idea of, you know, what it looks like, and it's fun to come back. Shadows actually work, as you can see. And then even the doors work. Like, so you guys see this light, right? Well, now you don't, because the door's closed. So I've done all that, and now the RPG game that you guys will be playing won't have any of this in it because it's a one-shot. But it doesn't preclude me from using this board.
_the_ skeleton. Oh shit, that's awesome.
Yep, and you can command whole squads if you want, or you know, just your one guy. It's the way I run this, it's really fun, and I can even run this for you guys as well. It's really fun, but like the way it's supposed to go is, let's just say that, you know, let's just say Slim, you and Lego were playing, right? And Slim, you're green and Lego's yellow, right? You guys would be, you know, operating together. Actually, you don't even have to be different. Let's just say you're all, you know, you're each, you know, different Space Marine. You can operate your one Space Marine, or you can operate a whole squad. It's up to you. But when it's let's just say Slim's turn, Lego is controlling all the Gene Stealers, and when it's Lego's turn, Slim is controlling the Gene Stealers. The Gene Stealers are constantly moving. They move fast, and they always move the closest route towards, you know, an enemy player, or you know, a player. So where you move really makes a difference about if you can get swamped or whatever. There is also, just because I'm showing you guys this, you guys see this right here? This is a Gene Stealer horde. If enough, and you're obligated to do this, if 3 blips end up together, like, because they'll move also towards a player, if three blips end up together, they form a horde. And now that horde is, and now it can't use, you know, tunnels and stuff like that. Are you guys able to see my hand, like the cursor? I don't know if you can see that or not. And the stuff highlighting.
Legonomics 2.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
So yeah, I mean, they would constantly, you know, they move as one, and when that happens, what ends up happening is you roll a dice, 2d6, to see how many Gene Stealers are in there. Now this game is done a little bit differently than 40K, even though you're using basic 40K stats. Here you are actually able to attack and parry both you and the Gene Stealer. So it's not just, oh damn, I'm dead, you know, that kind of thing. And the goal, of course, the way this is built, was to do an RPG format where you can gain experience and, you know, get better, you know, stuff or whatever. So anyway, let's see. So there's that. Then we've got one of my very first maps that I do, Desert Guard Base. This one I played a lot of solo with on my own, on like streaming it on Tabletop Simulator, Tyranids versus Salamanders. For some reason, oh, it's not done loading. Oh, I know why. I'm on a different computer, so it's not pulling the map, the detail from here. That's okay. Let me see here. Custom. I don't know. No, I don't have anything on here. Alright, anyway. Let's see. Wait a minute. Let me try it again. Whoops. Maybe I have one. I thought I might have. a map. Or I mean like some terrain or something. Hold on. Why am I even looking here? Battle mats. There we go. Let's see. We'll just do this one. One second. I'll get it fixed later. So yeah, there was this, which was pretty, you know, pretty standard, pretty normal, but I had some pretty good games on it. Whoops, wrong one. We've got 40K football, and it's, you know, regular football, or you can shoot one another if you want to play with bolters and stuff. Thought that was pretty cool. Damn, I keep hitting the wrong damn thing. Let's see. Oh, my city. This is the one that I use for, and I will be using for when I build all my city stuff. Like when I build all my city stuff for my actual game table. All of this is to scale to the Warlord, which is to scale to my actual Warlord Titans. So, and each one of these panels is exactly to scale of a panel that you would have with these Gothic sector terrain. So I'll be building buildings that can go higher than my Warlord Titans. And then this over here is something I was doing with a friend of mine. Well, we were basically playing Risk, and I made all this stuff or whatever. We never really got that far with it because school got in front of, got in my way. Just some fun facts here. So this is a hive city, obviously, but these what you're seeing right here, these the city or whatever that's at the base of it, that's actual satellite footage from Google Earth. The city of Fallujah, Iraq, where I actually fought in. So I thought that would be cool to make that. And then we've got an airfield over here as well, but this is from somewhere else, I believe Syria, because it was the coolest airfield I could find. Oh, and because I never did this for you guys, hold on, just to give you guys an idea of just, whoops, I'm hitting the wrong button or something. Oh yeah, so you can see how close you can get to your Marines. And these are Dawn of War models that somebody imported into the game. They did a lot of work. So it's pretty cool. So you'll be able to do that with your RPG game. And let's see. What else do I have? This is my new Learn to Play map. That blue stuff you see right there, that is deployment zone, and those can switch, or you can change that right here. So you can change, that way it's already kind of set up or whatever. You don't have to wait. That probably needs to be adjusted slightly, but that's okay. I have another map I made. I'm trying to figure out where it is, that I really enjoyed. Oh, it's my new 40K football one. Instead of an actual football field, you're fighting, in and amongst ruins. This was the one that was going to be for actually shooting one another and stuff happening. And the football is a small drop pod, or a drop pod that I miniaturized. So yeah. So hopefully you guys, excuse me, enjoy that. And I think that is okay. There's my D&D one-shot campaign. I don't want to show you that because that'll ruin it. These are draft models, all Death Watch, and this is what I was going to tell you, Slim. If you go on to Tabletop Simulator as well as you, Lego, you can just type in Space Marine Army and you can find all kinds of armies that are all set up just like this. And then if you want to save them, you can save it as its own game, or you can save individual things. Like I don't use all this stuff, especially with the Death Watch. And they don't have everything, obviously. I mean, it's whatever the guys are able to get away with before Games Workshop, you know, tells them to take it down, and then people put it back up anyway. And then some of the stuff, like, let's see, this guy. Okay, some of them you probably already saw me where I had the state. I guess these don't have that. Where one. Well, hold on. I think I have that on my own stuff. Let's see. This is the game my friend and I were playing. Or we're going. Yeah, I guess we didn't quite do it. So let me just take this guy. I'm going to put another one there. And then what you can do, if you've done it all, it takes some work to do this, to set stuff up. But see, I can change him to a flamer, heavy bolter, melt-a-gun, plasma rifle, or gun, sorry, missile launcher, plasma cannon, multi-melta, and las cannon. So there's a lot that you can do if you want to. And you can also, like, you don't have to roll dice here. It's just easy. You can grab the dice if you want and roll them around. But now you gotta, you know, like, spend time looking around. I mean, I don't care if that's what you guys want to do. You know, I mean, it doesn't bother me at all. You could also just mouse over and it'll tell you what you got. The only thing is, like, you see how there's a cocked dice here? I would say for simplicity's sake, just let it roll. Just let it be a cocked dice, because it's going to give you, you know, an amount anyway. You know, and then there's all your hits or wounds or what have you. So, and then, you know, you can just put that stuff back on the board. And it goes away. And then this is a cool tool that somebody put out there. And again, you guys get set up on your stuff, you can save this map, you know, and you'll have all of this. You know, it's not like just mine or anything. I mean, I made it, but, you know, with other people's assets. But this is literally on the internet. Like, I can type right there in the thing. Games Workshop. And it's, you know, you're literally on the internet. So if you had to find, like, rules or something, or, you know, hell no, you don't get my cookies. Or I don't want your cookies. I mean, there's anything you could find here. Like, let's see. Oh, that was the wrong search engine. My bad. Oh, page crashed. Hold on. What's going on here? Oh. Hold on. Oh, it'd be nice if I could. Hey, what are you doing? Jake, get down. The dog is climbing on me. There we go. What, are you not here? Can't be. Nope, I guess you're not important enough, Slim. I'm just kidding. Anyway, you guys get the point. So yeah, I mean, it's a really, I mean, it can seem a little daunting and cumbersome when you first start. But I can help you guys out with all that.
_skeleton.
Even my robot doesn't think you're important enough. You know, we could set the board up however you want, you know, whatever. I mean, it doesn't... It's pretty limitless. Oh, and I even have Grimdark one-page rules here. And then I think I made this one, this Planetary Empires one, for that. I can't remember if I did it or if I got this from somebody else, because I have all this stuff in real life. I think these are mine. I don't know. But yeah. What do you guys think? Worth it? Let me see what else we got here. I'm gonna see if I can play some Dawn of War.
Lego 2. Very worth it.
Cool.
Slim _ skeleton. Hell yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can play some Dawn of War for you guys. I don't know if it'll pop up or not.
Sega.
Whoa, that's loud. I gotta turn that down. So I don't wake my kid up. It may end up screwing up because I have to change. Hold on. Yeah, that's not working. That's the thing, OBS isn't, it's not a one shot deal type thing. Hey. Yeah, I figured it was gonna do not responding. I'll have to start it over. That's okay. Actually, I wanted to make that larger for you guys, and I did not do that. I don't know if you guys have ever played this game. I absolutely love it. I'm not really that good anymore, so I'll probably get my ass handed to me, but that's okay. We'll watch the opening too. Are you guys able to hear any sound from the game? Like, are you hearing anything right now? This is Dawn of War 1. Okay. I just want to make sure you can hear it because it's got the desktop audio, for whatever reason, is muted. Figure we can watch the intro. I love this intro. But I mean, you guys are hearing it not through my microphone, but hearing it from the game, correct? Incoming! Dude, this doesn't get you motivated to play 40K, I don't know. My butt. But you guys were able to actually hear it like from the game and not through my microphone. Awesome.
Slim underscore the underscore skeleton. I think. Legonomics 2. Yeah. Slim underscore the underscore skeleton. It seems kind of quiet.
If it's quiet, then you might be hearing it from my speaker. Which sucks, because that means I'm going to have to... Yeah, let me cancel that. Let's try this again. It's been a while since I've streamed a game, so... Let me know if it sounds better.
Stedhampton. Blood Ravens are much better poster boys than Ultramarines.
Oh my god, that was
So
loud,
much
yeah.
people got into
Yeah,
Warhammer
now you're
through the
getting it
Dow
from the
games.
game.
Legonomics 2. OMG, that was loud. Slim underscore the underscore skeleton. That was it.
I don't disagree, Stead. You're not wrong. Alright, let's yeah, we'll just go with Bad Moons, it's fine. I'm gonna probably get my butt kicked, but that's okay. This is the base game. I have Ultimate Apocalypse, but I haven't played it in forever. Alright, let's try not to die.
Stedhampton. LUL.
Where am I at anyway? Oh crap. Okay, I'm on this side.
Scouts reporting.
That
Scouts
means I've got
awaiting
no
orders.
freaking...
Search commencing.
Whoa. Whoa.
Strategic point identified.
Got no extended camera.
Scouts
either.
reporting for duty.
That sucks.
Scouts ready. Infiltrating enemy territory. Scouts reporting for duty. Scouts ready. Strategic point identified.
I await your instructions. Initializing build protocol. What is your will? I await your instructions. Yes, most beneficent one. Yes, most beneficent one. With all due haste. Yes, most beneficent one.
Oh, enemy captured their relic. I'm already behind. Shoot!
Yes, most beneficent one.
Defending objective.
Initializing
Scouts
build
ready.
protocol.
Actually, you get
On
down
patrol.
here. Help protect these guys. 'Cause I know
Scouts
they're gonna need
advance.
it. That's done.
Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated.
We need... Can I do... No, I can't. Not enough.
Defending objective.
Initializing build protocol.
Scouts here. Commencing infiltration.
Greenskins.
Scouts here. Yes, my lord. Defending objective. At your command. Scouts charge.
Taking heavy fire.
Scouts ready.
Lego
Scouts
Nomad.
ready.
BRB.
Yes, my lord. At your command. Yes, my lord. Scouts awaiting orders. Scouts in position.
I command in the name of the
You are
Emperor.
rooted out.
It's on now. Get wrecked, fools.
Yes, my lord.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
I'm just kidding.
We shall know no fear. Agreed.
Yes, my lord. Scouts awaiting orders. Attack.
Praise the Emperor.
I gotta shut this down.
Scouts in position.
My faith is my shield.
My face is my
At your
shield.
command,
Slim underscore
infiltrating enemy
underscore
territory.
skeleton. Do the Cloud Ravens have swords, brethren?
I don't know.
Marine squad deployed.
I don't know.
Heresy grows from idleness. Onward, to glory! Fear denies faith.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Yes, my lord. Getting into position. Yes, my lord.
Any reinforcements?
At your
Actually,
command.
stay
On
there.
patrol.
I'm looking at my map wrong.
Marine squad
Yes.
deployed. Faith is our shield. Maintain attack formation.
Actually, yeah, that's fine.
Scouts awaiting orders. Yes, my lord. Commencing infiltration. At your command. Strategic point identified. Defending objective.
Faith is our shield.
The Emperor protects. Agreed.
I await your instructions. Yes, most beneficent one. Yes, Lord.
I don't want to lose in front of you guys.
Position
I
secure.
haven't played in forever.
Scouts here. Strategic point identified. Scouts ready. Position strategic point identified.
Here to serve.
Hopefully, we won't lose.
Slim underscore the underscore skeleton. Haha, face your fate, Space Marine.
Right, right.
Initializing build protocol. I await your instructions.
Area secured.
Build routine 721
I don't claim to
initiated.
be
Position
like the best,
secure.
you know, RTS, whatever.
Search commencing. We will move ahead and mark any enemy positions. Scouts in position. Yes, my lord.
We
We've
are
got
the
pretty
Emperor's
good
chosen.
setup for
Direct us to the enemy.
intersecting fields of fire for the little bit that we've got.
Scouts ready.
And now I'm ready to start building some stuff.
Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated. What is your will? Yes, most beneficent one? With all due haste. I await your instructions.
Come on, come on.
Here to serve. Yes, Lord.
65.
With all due haste. Yes, Lord. I will do as you ask. I await your instructions. Initializing build protocol.
Not enough.
Yes, Lord? I shall obey.
Marine squad deployed. We are the Emperor's chosen.
Yes, most beneficent one?
Sorry, I forgot what I was supposed to do. Well, might as well build some more power.
I await your instructions. Initializing build protocol.
Base is semi-defended. Everybody's in cover.
Scouts awaiting orders.
Sniper rifles.
Getting into position. Scouts awaiting orders. Scouts awaiting orders.
It'll be a morale devastator for sure.
Direct us to the enemy.
Okay.
I await your instructions. Initializing build protocol.
And one more.
I will do as you ask. Yes, most beneficent one?
Hurry up and upgrade, damn it.
Yes, Lord? I will do as you ask.
Excellent. Ah, come on. I need to be able to target. We don't have enough power. 250. Ah. What? And then we need 200. No, we need 40 power to do that. Alright, good. That's the best we can do for now. And
Yes, Lord?
I want to build this. I don't have enough. I would like to have apothecary. But I really want this. 350, 100.
Marine squad deployed.
What? Ah. I think we've got them on their back foot for the most part, but they're about to do
Build
something.
routine 721
I don't know what it is.
initiated.
Let's see. Control 7.
Direct us to the enemy.
Missiles. Sergeant.
Stay vigilant, awaiting orders. We stand ready. Faith is our shield.
Plasma.
Faith is our shield.
Plasma.
At your command. Scouts in position.
Can't upgrade it.
Legonomics 2. I got to go, my dude. Have a good one.
Alright, man. Take care. I'll try not to die.
Marine squad deployed. Heresy grows from idleness. Maintain attack formation. Awaiting orders.
Forgot in this game you can't.
Taking damage. At your command.
Scouts ready.
Get him, Captain.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Nice. Get wrecked, son.
Marine squad deployed. Heresy grows from
I got to bed as well. It's past my bedtime.
Take it easy, Slim.
Good night, Batman.
To me, my brothers! While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Draw them in.
We shall know no fear.
We are the Emperor's chosen. Maintain attack formation. We stand ready. Yes, my lord. Heresy grows from idleness. What is your order?
At your command.
I think we're gonna win this.
Marine squad deployed. At your
I should have
command.
never said that. $75.
At your command. We are the Emperor's chosen.
Thunderhawk defies reality.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Artillery tanks deployed. Whirlwind here. Moving out.
Yes, my lord. Moving out. At your command.
Scouts here. Scouts in position.
I wish I could up the camera.
Yes, my lord. I sense danger. We will root it out. Scouts awaiting orders.
Praise the Emperor.
Heresy grows from idleness. Stay vigilant, brothers. Yes, my
Intersecting
lord.
fields of fire.
At your command. Fear denies faith. Understood. Yes, my lord. Stay vigilant, brothers. Direct us to the enemy. Moving out. Direct us to the enemy.
Yes, my lord. Commencing infiltration.
Population. What am I missing?
I await
have
your
to build-
instructions.
I gotta build this.
Build routine 721 initiated.
I mean, I don't need to. We're gonna go in and get these guys.
Fear denies
Whirlwind
faith.
artillery tanks deployed.
Heresy grows from idleness. Attacking as ordered.
Come on, assault marines.
For the glory of the Imperium. For the glory of the Imperium. Maintain attack formation. None shall stop us.
Rally squad! You will stand your ground!
We are the Emperor's chosen. Strategic point identified. Heresy grows from idleness.
Let's move them up.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
At your command.
Sniper support.
On patrol.
Heresy
Heavy
grows
support.
from idleness.
Scouts ready. Gathering
I'm not really
intelligence.
into using commanders too much, but that's okay.
Heresy grows from idleness.
Take
We
the
stand
relic.
ready. Heresy grows from idleness. At your command. Awaiting orders. Yes, my lord. Maintain attack formation.
Scouts here. Infiltrating enemy territory.
What's your order?
Hold strong.
Direct us to the enemy. We are the Emperor's chosen. Fear denies faith. What's your order? Strategic point identified.
At your command. Infiltrating enemy
At your
territory.
command. Weapons at ready. It is time.
Whirlwind artillery tank here. As you command.
Scouts awaiting orders. Infiltrating enemy territory. Defending objective.
At your command.
Shit. Oh, we're down to our last one.
Taking direct us to the enemy.
We got enough
Scouts here. Search
distractions.
commencing. On patrol. Search commencing.
I think so. Alright, cool. At least we'll get the relic. Take that down.
Scouts awaiting orders.
Care about capturing it.
At your command. On patrol.
Great is our shield.
Area secured.
Direct decision is secure. We are the Emperor's chosen.
Relic is ours.
For the glory of the Imperium.
Everybody move in for the kill. We
Fear
win.
denies faith.
Awesome. Well, that was fun. I know it wasn't like the hardest thing or anything, but it was still fun. Well, I'm glad you guys hung out with me. We got a lot done. So, that being said, I am going to turn to myself and look forward to seeing everybody next time. So, everybody take care. Later.